Hey YouTube, it's SteveSki11 here, and I found out some crazy news today. There is a new Xbox 360 Slim, and I don't know how much slimmer it is compared to the original Xbox 360s, or how much smaller it is, but all I know is that the power button is not a button, it's just a one-touch, like a touchscreen phone. You just barely touch it and it turns on. Same thing with the eject button, and that's above the tray that gets ejected when you put in the games. And so basically, this new 360 has this thing called Connect. I don't know exactly what that is. It's in my own words, something like the iToy that was famous in '03 for the PS2. And it's something like that. I don't know. The PS3 is doing that too. But anyways, this one, that's a big feature. This 360 has 250 gigs, and that's just that's built in. And the hard drive is different than the original 360s. It's actually like you open up a slot, and it's actually inside the 360. It's like not on top, or it's not an external hard drive. Basically, well, it kind of is, but it isn't. You just plug it in and on the inside of it. And this one has four ports, USB ports, so you can plug in like your iPod, you know, or your iPhone, just stuff like that. Oh, and the biggest feature right here is the built-in Wi-Fi. Just like Sony does with the PS3 and the PSP, and Nintendo with the Nintendo Wii and the DSi. You can actually search for an access point to get online, which is great, because I always stress about getting a 360 due to the fact that you have to have an Ethernet cable to plug into your wireless router or your modem or whatever it is you plug it into. And here is my modem right there, and the part that I stressed on is from there and all the way here without tripping somebody. So that was my major stress factor. But this right here that's the new 360 right there. And this is an upgrade to new Xbox 360 Slim. And basically you can trade in a regular 360 without the hard drive, and you get $100 off. And you can trade in the hard drives themselves, like the 20 gig, 60 gig, 120 gig, and 250 gig, for different prices. So 20 gig is $30, 60 gigs $35, 120 is $40, and 250 is $50. So that's basically $150 if you have a 250 gig hard drive with the 360, and $140, $135, $130 depending on the hard drive you have with that 360. Also, you can trade in wireless adapters. So the wireless adapter right here, this one is, I don't know what the difference is. One's a networking one, I guess, and the non-networking one is $40, and the networking adapter is $50. So if you have the networking one with the 250 gig, that is $200 off, and that's basically the whole thing. Well, not basically the whole thing, but that's like all you gotta do is pay like another $100. Now here's where this is whatever for me. The controllers, for a wired controller it is $20, and a wireless is $25. So if you have about 4 wireless controllers, that is another $100 off, including the the networking and the 250 gig hard drive, and that's $300 off right there. And its price is $369. So that $300 off and $69 plus tax and everything. I'm not saying, you know, you're right away you're gonna have the 250 gig and 50 and wireless networking adapter, but I'm just saying if you do, you know, that's just the value you're gonna get. And also too, with the memory cards right here, you have the 64 megabytes for $10, 256 megabytes for $14, and the 512 megabytes for $18. Not much value, but hey, it's something, you know, towards getting this beautiful thing right here. And oh, and another key factor in this thing too is also that it's quieter. So if you're watching a movie or playing a game, you know, you don't get distracted by the loudness of the system itself. You know, as for the other ones where it was freaking loud and you can hear everything going on in there, this one is actually very quiet. But here's where it gets you. Right here, the fine print on the trade-ins. When you trade something in, it has to be working. So you have to have a working controller. You have to have the working wireless adapters, working memory card. I don't see how those can't work. Hard drives, I don't see how those can't work. And the 360s have to work to get the full value of the $100 trade-in value. So yeah, send me a comment if you have traded in. Like, post a comment if you have traded in your 360 and accessories. And tell me what your total value was or how everything went. And yeah, well, whatever. Alright, well, yeah, I'm off now, so I just thought I'd let you guys know about this new 360 out. So alright then, bye.